We're back in the flesh.
Bam! When's the last time we did this?
When I was skinny,
So, years ago?
a while ago. That was a good one, eh?
What was a good one?
I'm skinny.
Brady's looking like a...
Holy-
He's got the face of a silver dollar.
Getting there. I was thinking that one myself. I was looking at some old videos and I'm like, holy shit, what happened?
Hey, whatever. You get thick and then you get thin. It's just the cycle.
It's called the Mark Munoz diet.
The Mark Munoz diet.
He did it. You could do it. I'll lose this weight.
Didn't that dude make him walk home because he missed weight or something?
Bert. The guy I interviewed.
Yeah, Bert Watkins or
Bert Watson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy guy. But we do have some Bellator this week.
yeah. What did you think about the fights? I thought it was a really good Bellator card, to be honest.
Honestly, I only watched the main event, and I was glad Andre got the win. Actually, I did see the ending of that. So he should be getting a ranked opponent next. Someone.
Who?
Andre.
Oh,
Koreshkov.
okay. We're not starting on the co-main event, buddy. I watched from the Davion Franklin versus Everett Cummins fight on.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 undefeated heavyweights. You had one fat white guy that was 13-0, and then one like fat jacked black dude that was 3-0. The fat jacked black dude sent the
Oh, I did see that really quick.
yeah in 20 seconds. I mean, I don't know. We can't tell anything from Davion Franklin in 20 seconds. Maybe he's gonna be cool. Maybe he's gonna be good. Maybe he's not. I don't know. 20-second knockout though. That's never a bad thing, you know.
It might be one of those situations from that guy from one championship that you just panned.
I just panned.
Who was that fighter, that heavyweight? I don't know if it
Oh,
was
the one that beat that is their champion now. Just beat Vera.
I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You made a post about the guy. He was from one championship.
The Indian guy?
The big black guy.
Oh, yeah, David Ngali.
Yes, your
Oh
buddy.
no, the Congolese wrestler.
Yes.
Yes, that guy. Yes, he's a joke. That guy's pathetic. Okay, then we had really good bantamweight fight. Rafion Stotts upset Magomedov. Magomedov's only loss before this fight was Peter Yan, who he has a win over, which I don't think he should have gotten, but he has a win over him. Rafion Stotts came to this fight 16-1. Now he's 17-1. He's now the #1 contender against his teammate Sergio Pettis.
Probably the future champion right there.
Did you watch the fight?
I did. Actually.
Rafion Stotts is a monster. That is
Yeah.
it's a top 10 bantamweight in the world. Period.
He's a beast.
He out wrestled him. He outstruck him. When he did end up getting taken in the second round, he reversed it. Did you see the reversal he put on?
Did Magomed not make weight, or he had trouble making weight too, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he had to redo the scales the second time. So
Either way, huge win for Rafion Stotts. And some people might even look at Stotts as the champ. A lot of people are saying Magomedov with the uncrowned king. So yeah, we got to see Stotts versus Pettis next, and I think Magomedov versus Archuleta.
both good fights, but I think Archuleta's going to go to featherweight, but we'll see.
Maybe, yeah. Koreshkov returns and beats Sabah Hamasi in a fun fight. It was actually good. So Hamasi had some good moments, but Koreshkov's just a league above him.
Oh yeah, there's levels to the game for sure.
So it looks like Koreshkov might get the winner of MVP and Lima, maybe. There's that. Then you got Paul Daly hanging around still.
There's stuff you could do.
Jason Jackson is probably going to get the next title shot, I'd imagine.
Another fight with Benson Henderson.
Another fight with Benson Henderson, yeah, but he destroyed Benson.
I'm not a fan of the main event. I was not impressed with your buddy.
Dude, you completely are just so wrong. You said John Salter was going to win, and Gegard just absolutely destroyed him.
I think he lost the first 2 rounds.
He lost the first round, but the second round could have been a 10-8 round. What are you talking about? He beat the shit out of him in the second round.
Maybe I was half asleep, but I just wasn't impressed with Gegard.
He did everything that you want to see. He got back up when he got taken down. He walked him down, was landing combinations. He finished him ground and pound.
Am I ever impressed with Gegard?
What did you want to see? Like, what didn't you see there?
I just wanted to see him win every round.
But that's not fighting.
I guess.
There's ebbs and flows. That's why there's rounds. That's why there's 5 rounds.
True.
Either way, Gegard Mousasi is now 10-1 in his last 11 fights. Going back to the UFC, his only loss is to
Machida.
No, not Machida. He ended his UFC run at 4-0, and his only loss his last 11 fights is Rafael Lovato Jr.
Crazy, eh?
It's insane.
So Lovato's a beast.
It's too bad he's not going to get that Lovato fight back, but because I do think Mousasi would have won the rematch, but it's a huge feather in Lovato's cap that he's 10-0 and has that win over.
What about the Austin fight next, though?
That's what I want to talk about. Honestly, I think the Vanderford fight's going to look a lot like the John Salter fight. He's just going to keep shooting takedowns. It's just going to be like spamming takedowns. and Musasi's gonna have to defend them. But I do think Vanderford is gonna have a better gas tank. But I don't think he's as strong as Salter. He's a natural 170 pounder.
It's a weird fight.
I would favor Gegard to stop him in the 4th or 5th round.
I favor him early, which I'm actually favoring Gegard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's a bad stylistic matchup for undersized middleweight. Gegard's fought at heavyweight. It's tough. It's tough. Musasi's next fight after that, it's already confirmed, is gonna be the winner of the 205 Grand Prix.
Crazy.
Which is, are you like alive right now? What's wrong with you?
Me?
Can we get a little injection of caffeine?
Alright,
Like, show me some livelihood.
He didn't get me a beer for the first time coming back, so I'm a little upset.
I'm gonna spray you with some water or something.
I'm a little upset. No beer.
Like I do.
We're holding our camera up with the water, so.
Yeah, you know, like when an animal is like misbehaving, a little water sprayer, you spray it. That's what I have holding our camera up, and I'm gonna spray him in the face if he keeps acting up.
The fatness is dragging me down.
Jesus, what? Well, do what you gotta do to get it together. But yeah, Musasi has got Mr. Van Zant next, and then he's got the winner of the 205-pound Grand Prix. So he could be your Bellator champ.
Crazy, eh?
Ridiculous.
He won't be that.
What?
He wouldn't be Nemkov.
Let's just, in a hypothetical world, let's say he does get the light heavyweight strap. Is that middleweight GOAT? Is that middleweight GOAT?
No, I don't think he's above Izzy or Anderson Silva.
He's definitely. What is he trying to do the double championship thing? Look what happened.
But we're talking middleweight, not all time. We're talking the division.
Yeah. Okay. But he's definitely above Izzy pound for pound all time.
Pound for pound, yeah, I guess.
Wins over Mark Hunt at heavyweight.
I guess pound for pound.
Okay, PFL. I didn't see this fight, but I heard that our boy Clay Collard got robbed. Where is it on here?
I heard about that too.
Talk to me about it. You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I seen Gleason Tebow do this triangle.
It's the wrong card.
Or the arm triangle.
This is not the right card either. Yeah, Gleason Tebow won?
Yeah.
He submitted the guy?
Yeah,
he
first
wasn't
round.
It wasn't Curtis Melender, though. He pulled out.
We'll just talk about that and...
Ray Cooper versus Rory McDonald.
Dominant.
Dude, we both said Ray was going to win, but I thought it was going to be a war.
I know.
I thought Ray was going to be the one trying to take down Rory, not Rory trying to take down Ray. And Rory just couldn't get him to the ground, and then when he couldn't get him to the ground, he was pulling guard.
Which is stupid.
Ridiculous. The guy's a better wrestler than you. Why are you going to pull guard, give him the top position? It doesn't make no sense. It's not like Rory's in some crazy submission thrown off his back.
No, I don't even think he's ever done an armbar or anything.
So I didn't understand the game plan. It was, I mean, if a guy's going to give you top position, just lay and pray. Do what you got to do. It wasn't a ton of damage. I only saw the second and third round.
I thought it was pretty dominant.
No. I'm not saying dominant. I didn't see a lot of damage being done.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it was a dominant victory. I do think that Ray Cooper will beat Magomed Karamov in the finals in the rematch.
Me too.
Yeah. But it'll be good to see Ray Cooper. If Ray Cooper wins this and he's a 2-time PFL champion, he's got to go to either Bellator or UFC.
Has to.
And I think he's a top 10 welterweight if he wins this again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we do have some PFL this weekend. Getting a little energy out of my voice.
Dude, the card isn't showing up.
The card's horrible.
Oh, here it is. Okay, playoffs. There we go.
The card is not looking so nice.
Heavyweights, we got
Capoloza versus Jones.
Hard pass.
Pacheco versus...
Guardado should be a first-round knockout for Pacheco.
Yeah. Let's just talk about the main event.
Dude, PFL, where are we? Yeah, what? No, we're just gonna, main event. Okay, we have
Fabian versus Harrison.
Haven't they fought before?
Yeah.
Fabian and Kayla?
I'm pretty sure Harrison stopped her, but this fight's going to be different. I think that Fabian's going to give her a lot more trouble than you think.
She's got hands, man.
She's got hands, yeah.
And she's tall. And she's
huge.
long. So if she can use that jab and kind of just step around and not let Kayla engage on the judo tosses, the thing about judo tosses is you have to get close. It's all about like double handing grips and stuff. Snap that jab off, step around, maybe a leg kick here and there. I don't want to see this girl trying to fight on the inside using uppercuts and hooks. That shit ain't going to go well for you. But if she drags it deep, man, it might be interesting to see what happens. But I have to say Harrison should win.
Second round, TKO.
I'm going to say third round TKO.
So.
Yeah.
But we do have some Bellator this weekend, which isn't as exciting.
We do?
We do, yes. If you just go here, go down. Let me show them how it's done on the computer. Click Congo versus Course. I actually like this fight.
Oh God, no!
It's a good fight.
I'm out.
It's the main event is Congo versus Korshkov.
No, Congo's
Karatanov, sorry. Adam Borks is back. There's not much going on.
Logan Storley, he was supposed to fight a couple cards ago, but his opponent fell out. Keith Lee is back. Dude, this is Tombstone Taylor Johnson is the main event of the prelims. Dude, this is tough.
We'll just make a prediction for the main event.
I'm going to say Karatanov knocks out Chet Congo.
I think he will knock him out in the second round.
But I'm backing my boy Chet Congo. I've been a fan since his early UFC days.
So what's your final prediction, though?
Sergey Karatanov knocks him out in the second round.
I got second round knockout.
Yeah, but I'm backing Chet Congo all day.
44 strong.
They're both over 40.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Heavyweights, man. The Bellator heavyweight division is like, I think the average age is like 39 or something.
It's insane.
Any UFC this weekend?
We do have UFC. It's Gastelum versus Cannonier. The card is pretty bad when you got Clay Guida in 2022.
As the co-main event.
As 2021.
Oh.
Clay Guida is the co-main event in 2021.
Man, the best fight in this card might be Pantoja versus Royval, to be honest.
I do like that fight. I think Pantoja is going to be... He could probably be the future champion.
I'm taking Royval to beat him. I think he's got better grappling.
Really?
He's better scrambles.
I got Pantoja by not submission, decision. Vince Pichel's back, which is pretty cool against Austin Hubbard. I do got Vince Pichel by probably decision.
Chase Sherman's fighting some guy.
Parker Porter.
No idea.
If you don't know who Parker Porter is, the guy's a specimen. Type in Parker Porter and get your reaction. The guy is in ridiculous shape. Like, ridiculous shape. Look at him.
We got good. Brady's father right here. If you can't, it's not going to show up. But do you guys yourselves a solid and go Google Parker Porter.
Does he not look like Ben Rothwell?
A.K.A. Father Brady. No, he doesn't look like Ben Rothwell. He looks like he was like a clan member that tried to change his life around.
But I do got Chase Sherman by grinding him out.
Chase Sherman looked terrible in his fight against Lawski last
That's
time.
true. That's true.
But I mean, two fucking fat old heavyweights that just are never going to do it in the UFC. I'm okay with watching it sloppy.
But in the co-main, we got Clay Guida versus. I can't believe we're saying that in 2021. The co-main, Clay Guida versus Mark Madsen. Clay Guida's coming off a win over, I think, Michael Johnson. He's back at lightweight.
He's grinding him out.
I do have Mark Madsen destroying Clay Guida in every which way he wants.
I'm not familiar with Mark Madsen.
He is undefeated, 10-0.
But he's undefeated, 10-0. And Clay Guida did make me eat my words in his last fight. I did think Michael Johnson was going to outbox him. I don't know. I'm going to take Clay Guida. I think 39, 40 years old, he gets it done.
All right. In the main event, I love this fight.
This is an absolute squash match.
Kelvin Gastelum's going to win.
Jared Cannonier's going to get his crystals out, and he's going to smack this guy around for 5 rounds. Kelvin's big head is not going to get knocked out, but Cannonier will just abuse him for as long as Kelvin's in the fight.
I just think that Kelvin's going to take him down and be able to grind him. This is technically a welterweight versus a heavyweight. Take that in.
Cannonier's too big, too strong, too much reach. I don't see where Kelvin can win this fight. Okay, yeah, he is a better wrestler, but strength matters in grappling, and the size difference is insane.
I do got Kelvin Gastelum by decision. I think he gets him down and he could out-grapple him for 5 rounds.
Do you think that Kelvin can eat multiple right hands from Jared Cannonier?
Yes.
It's going to be interesting to see. Cannonier by unanimous decision.
If Kelvin loses this fight, does he finally go back to welterweight?
Man, you think he gets cut?
No.
I think he has to go to welterweight if he loses this fight because that's one in his last 5.
Yeah, but he's also filled in for how many fights?
So yeah, definitely back to welterweight. But he'd be 17-8. That's greasy if he loses it. 17-8, boys. I mean,
but he's fought the best and lost to the best.
I get it, but you're still 17-8. I mean, that's tough. It's a tough goal.
And you gave Israel his toughest fight.
Yeah.
And you have good wins: Jacare, Michael Bisping.
I mean, Bisping 2 weeks after he got
choked out,
destroyed by GSP,
and one-eyed.
Yeah, in China.
We forgot to mention that we had some boxing this week. No doubt, Trout got a win.
Yeah. Who's he fighting? Did you know?
Mark. Sorry, I can't even think about it. It was like a no name.
And then
he's on a 3-fight streak. Ortiz went through adversity.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz survived an early knockdown against the Mean Machine, which they didn't call a knockdown in the second round. He battled back. Did you watch the fight?
No, I just seen highlights.
It was an amazing fight. One of the best fights of the year, boxing side so far. Ortiz, his jab looked phenomenal. He was snapping it off. He couldn't miss with that. But when he got hit hard and went and got dropped, he showed that Mexican heart. He came back and got right in it and he wanted to fight again. I was like, dude, can we
slow down?
There's 12 rounds, man. We don't need you to be jumping into the fire right away, dude. I get it. I love seeing that you want to fight. You don't want to be the Mayweathers of this era. You don't want to just like sit back and pot shot. But dude, it's just a one round. Give him the round. It's fine.
Absolutely.
It's fine. But
Warrior spirit.
Ortiz, now that he beat a top 10 guy, it's got to be championship.
Oh, for sure.
What do you do with him? He's 23 years old, but he's fighting at the best guys in the world. It's only up from here.
Exactly.
And as for Mean Machine, Sean Porter. That's the fight to make.
I thought Sean Porter was fighting Terrence Crawford.
Yes, that's probably what's going to happen, but I want to see Porter versus Meat Machine because these two guys are just going to go at it and somebody's going to get smacked.
It'll be nice to see. But we do have my favorite fighter who's been on the show, so if you haven't seen it yet, Robert Guerrero was on the show. He's back fighting
Victor Ortiz.
In a couple years ago. This would have been a headliner.
Dude, this is king. Who's king of the washed 147 pounders? That's what this is.
I think Robert Guerrero's looked good, though, won his last 3. It's 12 rounds?
Why? Is there some shitty belt on the line?
Anyway, we got Victor Ortiz versus Robert Guerrero. My favorite boxer is Robert Guerrero. Awesome guy. Definitely if he wins, comes on the show. Even if he loses, you're coming on the show. But we know you're going to win. My favorite interview.
Yeah, man. It was a great interview. He seems like a really solid dude. Robert Guerrero should dominate this fight. He's got too much heart. Mm-hmm. He's got too much grit. Ortiz quits on the stool. We've seen it before.
Hasn't fought since February of 2018.
He was doing Expendables 14 or whatever it was he was doing. Yeah, Guerrero should outbox him and maybe even stop him late.
This would have been a WBA or some championship before.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago, 100%.
Yeah, so
and then in the main event, we have Manny Pacquiao not taking on Errol Spence, but a very unheralded champion and tough fighter out of Cuba, Yordenis Ugas. In my opinion, it may be an even tougher fight because with Pacquiao fighting Spence, you knew he had to get up for that fight or he was going to get flatlined. Ugas is just maybe a step below that, but because no one knows who he is, he's not going to come in with the same hunger and grit. It's going to be a tough fight for Pacquiao.
I got Pacquiao getting stopped in the 10th.
Pacquiao's the betting favorite right now.
It should be. Ugas is a beast. Ever since he beat Sean Porter.
He did beat Sean Porter, yes.
But Ugas should get the win. I think he stops him in the 10th. This is the last fight for Manny Pacquiao.
The problem with a decision is I can't see Ugas winning a decision. Mm-hmm. In Vegas, where Pacquiao's it's his home. Mm-hmm. It's a top. Ugas is the B-side. It is what it is. I know he's the champ.
It's boxing. They want the Errol Spence fight.
It's just tough. Ugas is going to have to dominate rounds.
It's for the title?
Get some knockdowns. Yeah, so Pacquiao was stripped of his title from beating Thurman because he was out for 2 years. So Ugas was their B champion, so they elevated Ugas, so they're fighting for the title that Pacquiao got stripped of.
Okay. Well, they're saying WBC, which is wrong.
Oh, this website's a joke. It's WBA. But Ugas should win this fight by decision, but he won't win because it's boxing and he's going to lose a close fight on points to Manny Pacquiao. That's how I see it going.
I got Ugas with the stamp, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he ends Pacquiao's career.
But I want to see Pacquiao absolutely starts this guy.
Really?
I love Pacquiao. What do you mean?
I like Ugas, man. But I think Pacquiao, I don't know. I have a feeling.
If Pacquiao wins this fight, does he retire?
No.
If he loses?
Yes.
If it's a close fight?
Yes.
Okay. If he wins, do you think we see the Spence fight?
Yes.
It's tough, man, because I don't want Pacquiao to get old. He's 42. His last fight, he was 40 years old. He looked great against Thurman. Mm-hmm. But Ugas, in my opinion, is a better fighter than Thurman.
Yeah.
So it's like he's 2 years older, fighting a more skillful fighter, bigger fighter. Not the puncher Thurman is, but a really talented fighter. Mm-hmm. It's a tough go. It's a tough outing for Pacquiao. Much respect to the senator. I hope he wins, and I hope that Pacquiao keeps fighting because I love watching Pacquiao fight.
I agree.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Is that it?
I think that's
it for boxing this week, eh?
I think that's it for.
Was there any fight announcements?
Yes, Romero is taking on.
He looks old in the picture, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because he's so heavy at 205. His face, he's got the Brady fat face.
Oh shit!
I think that's what the problem is. He's got the Brady fat face.
That's ruthless.
But
oh god.
But yeah, Romero's supposed to be taking on Mr. Wonderful, right?
Yeah.
And Phil Davis. That's a tough fight for him, but he should win it. I think
he should win it. Yeah.
But that's a good first.
It's
win.
Gonna look like I think it's gonna look like the Rumble versus Phil Davis fight 4.
Yeah.
So it'll look probably 30-27, stuffing the takedowns and just hitting them with big shots.
Yeah. But yeah, that's good to see him getting his fight. I think it's October, right?
Yeah, October.
Anything else been announced that you can think of?
No, that's it. We're gonna go see Suicide Squad.
Oh, like Brody said, Terrence Crawford and Porter is in purse bid. Entered purse bid today, so we should be finding out the next couple days when that fight takes place and on what network. So that's exciting news as well.
Perfect.
All right, yeah, Suicide Squad. We want to see that. Hopefully, it's not shit like the first one.
All right, we're up.